jet giants
People who came from the
from the
sky.
sky. Yeah.
Well, no night driver intro music.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
There
There we go.
it is. What's up, people? Welcome to the Men of Letters. I'm Shad.
I'm Kobe. How y'all doing?
What's up, everybody? Come on into the chat. We're gonna keep it a little lighter today. No Anunnaki or Jesus stuff. So I'm sure that might make some people happy. Keeping it pretty simple today, but something that is near and dear to our heart. Kobe, what are we doing today, bud?
Today we are doing the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary is a ship docked in Long Beach, California. And it's been there, I think, after World War II. It's been there since, but it's basically a living hotel museum. And it's dear to us because our grandfather was on that ship back in World War II on our dad's side. So, our grandfather fought the Nazis, and he rode that ship. So we heard a lot of stories about that growing up. Actually, when I was like 15 or 16, me and my dad, my mom, we went to Long Beach to do a tour. And actually, I should have told Dad when I saw him yesterday to get on here and tell the story. If he's in the chat right now, he's after we're live. Want to let him know that we're live, Dad. 1 second. Like, anyways, yeah. So we went there. We checked it out, and oh my God, these dogs. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me get her
Okay.
out of here because she's just an idiot. 1 second.
All right. So, interesting fact, guys, about the Queen Mary is that it carried over 16,600 people on one voyage in 1943, and this is still the record for the most people on one vessel at the same time, which I found to be very interesting. Kobe was giving you guys some history on it. The Queen Mary was built in Clydebank, Scotland, by John Brown and Company. It was launched in 1934. Its maiden voyage was in 1936 from Southampton to New York City. As far as its World War II services, which our grandfather served in, and as Kobe mentioned, was on this ship, on the troops on the ship, it was converted into a troop ship and nicknamed the Grey Ghost. And that was during the World War II period. Then after World War II, it went on to be a passenger ship, and it was retired from service in 1967. It was brought to the city of Long Beach, as Kobe said, and permanently moored in the Long Island, California. So it's basically docked there. And then you want to know why it was called the Grey Ghost? I don't know you folks know this, but the primary reason for the nickname was that the ship's gray wartime paint, which helped conceal it from enemy ships. So, a little fun fact there. The Queen Mary, ladies and gentlemen. Kobe, go ahead and talk about your tour again, bud.
Oh yeah. We did a tour there. Pretty uneventful until we got into one hotel room. That felt kind of weird, but my dad, he have a pretty good story about how he saw a ghost in the bar we were at. So, maybe we'll do like a side quest on it or something. I should have told him. I should have mentioned it yesterday to him about getting on here, but to ask if it was okay for him to want to do that. So I forgot about it. But yeah, he saw a ghost.
He's in there.
Yeah, he's in there. He saw a ghost, I believe, when we were there. So yeah, I mean, the Queen Mary is, like I said, one of the most haunted places in the world. They believe there's 150 ghosts or entities on the ship.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, the ship the ship's history includes about 49 to 50 deaths. They think there might be more just recorded on the ship alone. I
Mm.
mean, in the Queen Mary, if you ever spend the night, people reported lights turning on and off unexpectedly, hearing disembodied voices, feeling touched, doors opening and knocking without anybody being there.
Mm.
Drastic change of the temperature, things like that. So
Your
if
your
you
your
want to,
basic your basic hauntings, but a
yeah,
powerful haunting at the same time, especially if it's touching people.
yeah, touching people. I mean, you can definitely spend the night there. I wouldn't. I mean, I would check it out and leave. But I mean, you could definitely like that side ghosts. You can see a ghost just doing a tour. That's all haunted. I think in the video we are sharing, there actually is a ghost that interacts with the tourists every now and then. So
Wow.
pretty creepy. We didn't do a ghost tour guide. We just did like
Just like a tour of the museum.
yeah. So kind of showed us, kind of talked about how it was being on that ship in World War II. How like they had to walk on like the wall and the floor on the ground sometimes because the waves, the water would sometimes go on the deck. So some pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty creepy place. Like if you go there, you'll feel it. You'll feel the minute you walk in.
Wow. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So I have not seen this video, so I have in no way vetted this. This is all Kobe. So
Yeah, it's pretty. It's just telling you 7 stories. Nothing crazy. Nothing you mentioned. It gives you the history in the beginning. It's just 7. I guess like more legendary ghost hauntings that they've seen on the Queen Mary.
right.
I didn't. They mentioned a pool. They mentioned a pool on the Queen Mary. I don't remember a pool on the Queen Mary when I was there. Sure, there's
Okay.
one on the pool. It is the hotel as well.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
Dad can remember, but I don't remember that.
Yeah. Dad mentioned something in here. According to the guide, the Queen Mary was never fired upon and never fired his guns. Wow.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. That is
Yeah.
very interesting because
Pretty slick shit.
I mean, they couldn't see it.
Yeah.
They couldn't see it. So, and yeah, that's something else. What's something else? But I do like that that nickname that has the Gray Ghost.
The Gray Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting too that it's really haunted. So
Yeah, very, very fitting indeed. So, with that said,
Yeah.
you want me to? You hear my bad dogs now?
nah. Oh yeah, I can. I can share if you guys want it. I got it ready to go. So
Okay, you got it ready to go. Perfect. Well, this comes from. We're gonna shout out the Weird World channel.
Weird World YouTube channel. Yes. Shout out, fair use. Appreciate you for this video, and we're gonna check out the 7 true haunting Queen Mary ghost stories. They're not too bad, if I'm being honest with you, but I just like the Queen Mary. I mean, look how big it is. Like it's
That's
a big
huge.
ship.
Yeah.
It's a big ship. So.
I would love to have seen it in that. I have to look up the photo wars. When they have this wartime paint. It was
Oh
great.
yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
It'd be black and white though, so you wouldn't really know
That's true.
exactly what it's, But yeah.
So does it look like that now in the photo that you're in that photo right there? That kind of what it looks like?
Yeah, it's kind of what it looks like now.
Okay.
Pretty sure we can look it up. We can look it up online too. I'm pretty sure everything outside kind of looks like that now.
Okay.
Yeah, docked in Long Beach. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the music and we'll get the video going.
I gotcha.
Queen Mary was to be the flagship of the Cunard White Star cruise line when she was launched in 1936. The Queen Mary was then the longest ship in the world at 1,019 feet long. She was longer than the Eiffel Tower was tall. The RMS Queen Mary was a giant of the ocean and known for being bigger, faster, and even more powerful than the Titanic. The craftsmanship that went into making her was the best of the time, and even today, the Queen Mary is considered to be among the most elegant passenger ships ever built.
Maybe because we didn't go, maybe Dad can definitely, I'm sure Dad remember than I do. Maybe we didn't go in the hotel area. Maybe that's why I didn't see the pool.
Oh, okay, that makes
But
sense.
we saw one hotel room or in the basement. But anyway,
During the working life of the RMS Queen Mary, the stately North Atlantic liner played host to all the biggest names of the time, including celebrities, artists, and political dignitaries. All the elite wanted to make the most of this floating luxury hotel in the upscale amenities it offered. Life aboard the Queen Mary was incredibly glamorous, and the evenings were said to rival that of the great galas held in palaces. Because of the sheer speed and power of the Queen Mary, she was drafted in World War II and used to ferry Allied troops to the heart of the war. The Queen Mary was later decommissioned in 1967 and is now permanently docked in Long Beach, California, where she serves as a luxury hotel
so we're
and a
rock for a
living
while.
museum. While the rich
Yeah,
history of
yeah.
the RMS Queen Mary has no doubt earned her some impressive titles, the ship has earned a more notorious designation as of late. There are many ghost stories about the Queen Mary, and with so many of them, in fact, it might be fair to say that she's become one of the most haunted ships in the world. These ghost stories
No.
suggest that the ship is
Oh
filled with
no!
cold spots, disembodied voices, and phantom figures.
You could definitely see
Ghost
that.
hunters now
Mhm.
flock to the ship, and it's not hard to see why. Let's take a look at 7 ghost stories of the RMS Queen Mary.
Yeah, I wasn't either one of those ghost hunter ones, but it just felt. I
Yeah, the
mean,
Ghost Hunters. Yeah, you probably lose people on that.
yeah. I mean, it's the most one. The thing about the Queen Mary, the little frustrating, unlike some of the other dissertations we do, is that it's so well known that
Mm,
it's been like so well documented that any popular video is gonna be like a kind of like people making a joke out of it a little bit.
right,
So I just chose a light, quick video, kind of give you a few stories. But again, there's 150 ghosts
right.
reported on this ship. So I mean,
This is
12 is
this is
not seven is
this
not enough.
definitely not. This is probably one of those that we can kind of keep in steady rotation, just as far as the subject of the Queen Mary itself, because there is so much to tell. Let's see here, Dad. That's, you want to read it off?
Yeah, dad was this is from our dad. Dad was a farm kid from Alabama. He drafted in the military at 18 years old and was a member of the all black family's Red Bull Express trucking unit, hauling gasoline to bombers at the front line. That's
Little
crazy.
information for you guys.
So like
That's
imagine
good
like
information. At 18 years old.
the Queen Mary was only like a little part of his life. You know what I mean? But he like it was just so much that I mean, could you imagine?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
grandpa was a badass.
They was. Yeah, it was. Back when men were men.
Yeah, that's fact. Or
Yeah.
we'll keep it going.
Number 7, John Pedder. The crew of the Queen Mary were running a routine emergency drill early on July the 10th, 1966. 18-year-old crew member John Pedder was near the engine room during the drill, and he attempted to squeeze his way through door 13 as it was completing its 60-second closing process. Pedder made a grave miscalculation about how long the door had left to close, and the poor boy was crushed to death by the door.
Ooh.
Jeez.
His body was nearly severed in two. Pedder is now affectionately known by the name Half-Lanch Harry,
Oh,
and he can sometimes be spotted in the corridors and elevators around the engine room.
That's an
Visitors to
idiot.
Shaft Alley,
yeah.
the
Yeah, I was
narrow
just
passage between the store and the engine room, report being followed by a bearded man in dated work overalls. They report that this man will suddenly disappear near door 13,
Mm.
the door that killed young Pedder. There are several other claims, including people having their clothes and purses grabbed, banging on pipes, and also greasy handprints appearing seemingly out of nowhere. Former tour guide for the Queen Mary, Nancy Ann, discussed her own encounter with the ghost of Petter. I don't know why I turned around, but I turned around, and standing right behind me on the step was a man. He had on blue overalls and they were dirty. When I stepped aside to let him go by, he wasn't there. He was gone. Did
Crazy.
Nancy feel Petter's presence? Was that what made her turn around? What happened to the man she saw? If it wasn't a ghost, then where did he disappear to? Number 6, Dana. There are a number of tragic tales dotted throughout the history of the Queen Mary. One of the most tragic stories involves room B474 and what is reported to have happened in there. It is said that a man strangled his wife and child and left their lifeless bodies on the bed.
Wow.
He then made his way to the bathroom and shot his other daughter, who was in there, before taking his own life.
Why?
Some people say that the daughter from the bathroom continues roaming the corridor of the Queen Mary ever since the incident. The girl, who was referred to by the name Dana, reportedly haunts the archive and cargo areas of the Queen Mary.
Haunting.
People report being able to hear her playing and hiding among the crates. Ghost hunters are known to investigate the cargo area in the hope of finding a lost girl, and claim that they have found proof she exists in the form of misty shadows and ghostly orbs that appear in the photos they take of the area. Visitors to the ship have also reported spotting Dana wandering around the second-class pool, crying out for the mother, who she lost many years ago. Number 5, Woman by the Pool. As well as young Dana haunting the second-class pool, there is said to be a distinctive presence lingering among the first-class pool.
I would never swim in that.
During times when the area is at its quietest, visitors report seeing the infamous woman in a bathing suit.
Oh, wow.
It's hardly an intimidating name for a ghost, of course, but it's hard to deny what an accurate description it is of the wandering ghost. Unfortunately, the passenger history of the Queen Mary is too dense to identify one particular woman. It is said that the woman appears to be in her late 20s or early 30s and wears a 1930s-style bathing suit. Visitors often see the woman heading to the changing rooms, and she...
Hold on, I want to read Dad's comment.
Okay. Yeah, pull it up.
This is what happened in the bar. The guy served us, and as we went to sit down in the totally empty bar, he was gone and never returned.
Wait, what? That's a lot to unpack.
Wait a second. So the guy who gave us our drink, he never returned?
Were you there?
I wasn't drinking, I guess. I think I was eating, obviously. I was 15.
Obviously. You're a kid, so.
I forget. What? Oh, man.
That's wild work.
That whole time was a blur. But I remember him talking about, even like when we left, he was kind of mentioning like that guy never came back, or I think we saw a ghost in that bar, because I remember that being a thing, and I was just kind of brushing it off, like whatever.
Right. Wow, so he disappeared.
He disappeared. What?
Yeah, because you think about like the bartender in the bar or whatever. They usually hang around the bar,
And
cleaning and doing stuff.
We chose that specific bar because I think in the tour we went in there and looked at it.
Right.
There was other places you could go eat and drink at, but we chose that one because where it was at.
Mm-hmm.
I remember during the tour, no one was there either.
Maybe they're the reason for that.
But it was an open, but it was a working place.
Right, the working bar.
Look, I'll keep the.
That's freaky. That's freaky.
We gotta talk, but we gotta talk about Piggy before the show ends too.
Oh, okay. All right.
He occasionally walks along the edge of the pool. Some say that they can see footprints and puddles appear before the ghostly woman does, as if they're heralding her arrival. Number 4, John Henry. It's rumored that a man by the name of John Henry
gentlemen, happy to be here. Mr. Taylor had a similar experience
while he
at
was
a bar.
working as a member of the construction crew putting the Queen Mary together in the 1930s. These days,
Yeah,
the
that's
area
freaky.
is plagued by unexplained noises and reported sightings of a shadowy figure.
Oh wow, you can see
People who
him.
go inside the
Yeah.
room report being touched, having their cheeks brushed, and feeling pulled or pushed on. People have
Man,
also reported seeing a man's spirit looking down on them through a hole in the ceiling and then
Why?
disappearing as soon as it is noticed. The most common sounds heard in the area are clanks and taps on the wall, which are said to be consistent with the sounds made by men working on a ship. Is John Henry still working on the ship, even
Fuck
in
that.
death?
that's
Number 3,
crazy.
Jacqueline Torrey.
Oh,
There are a number of famous
I
spirits
believe
said
it.
to be
Nate's had a lot of
wandering the Queen
odd
Mary,
things happen
and
to him.
perhaps the most famous is that of a girl named Jackie. While we don't know for sure if Jacqueline Torrey did indeed drown in the second-class pool, she has apparently continued to frighten guests and investigators alike for decades.
Mm.
Jackie is the most commonly recorded spirit on the Queen
You
Mary
do know what
Oh,
I'm
and is
talking
known to
about.
audibly answer questions and leave behind EVP or
Yes, sir.
electronic voice phenomena
Hmm.
exchanges. Tour guides on the Queen Mary will often attempt to coax Jackie into singing a little song for the guests. Sometimes she will. That must be a great bonus for anyone she sings to.
Yeah, bonus.
Jackie
That's
is a
what you
playful
want.
spirit,
Yeah.
and she will often interact with visitors in the first and
Oh, I
second class
have.
pool areas.
I've heard of her.
Plenty of visitors have claimed to hear Jackie giggling and laughing, singing and splashing in the pool,
Mm.
and asking people if they know where her parents and her teddy are. Some guests report hearing Jackie play with other children.
There she is.
Kathy Love, a maintenance supervisor for the Queen Mary, recounts one experience that she had with Jackie. We came into the pool and I heard giggling, the sound of a little girl playing in the area. And at that point, I noticed there was splashing. The splashing stopped, the giggling continued, and we observed the wet footprints of a small child walking across the locker room. I know that I saw what I saw. I'm not exactly sure why I saw it, but I know it was there.
Yeah, even I've never
Number
had
2,
that happen.
the
Weird.
Lady in White.
Lady in
Another
White.
famous
Oh,
spirit
freaky.
is the Lady in White. Her origins are not known, but what we do know is that
You can
she's
see her
seen
clearly.
frequently dancing her nights away in a dark corner of the Queen's salon, which was formerly known as the First Class Lounge. The Lady in White is also said to hang around near the piano in the lobby. The piano used to be in the lounge, which may explain her attachment to it. The Lady in White is said to
Oh.
be a young,
Oh, that's
beautiful
wild.
woman wearing a stunning white evening gown from the 1930s. When the lady isn't dancing, she can be seen by guests heading towards the lobby, walking through corridors, and disappearing near the elevators. The Queen Mary is known for ghost tours, and the lady is known to appear during these tours.
Mm.
Number 1, Room B340.
I've heard about this room too.
There are
It's
a
bad.
total of 355 rooms in the Queen Mary, and most of them are considered to be haunted. When guests check in, they are presented with a list of rooms that reportedly have paranormal activity associated with them by the front desk. Of the 12 decks of the Queen Mary, the B deck is considered to be a central hub of supernatural energy and activity.
Mm-mm.
In particular, room B340.
Why would you stay
There
here?
have been persistent complaints about strange noises, footsteps, faucets being turned off and on, hangers in the closet moving by themselves, furniture moving by itself, voices, and guests being touched, the comforter of the bed being ripped off, and several other incidents.
Nah,
that's too
I'm
The
much.
situation
I'm not
got
saying
so
that.
bad that management were forced to close room B340.
Yep, they
Yeah.
sure did.
Even though the
close that
room
one
is
off,
no
bro.
longer available for guests to stay for the night, the activity has continued, and so the room was stripped completely bare in the hope of solving the problem. However, guests in nearby rooms still report hearing unusual noises and claim to see full-bodied apparitions appear before them before disappearing through the walls into nearby room B340.
Mm.
It's not known for sure what is causing all the problems at B340.
The
There
portal.
is one story It
The portal on the
suggests a
Queen
staff
Mary.
member was murdered in the room, and their spirit now drives out anyone who tries to
Damn.
stay in the room.
Well, that is it, y'all. What y'all think? Would y'all stay at the Queen Mary?
Man, and again, and that's a short, sweet video. There are so many documentaries and things like that about the hauntings of the Queen Mary. It's insane. See, Shell said, "Nope, I'm good. I will not be visiting or touring." Creepy. I do need to tour it. I do need to tour it.
Yeah, I would definitely go tour it again. I'm not gonna stay there. Not that brave, but I'll definitely go
Yeah.
tour it.
A lot of those ghosts seem to be from before it was drafted for the war.
Oh no, the first one was in 1967.
Was it in 1967? The first
Yeah,
ghost that they
that
talked about?
the one that got smashed. Yeah.
Oh, the boy got smashed? Okay, okay. 'Cause I know the lady, she was from the 1930s, and
Hmm.
I thought when they were talking about the guy who killed his wife and his two kids, that was in the 1930s as well. But I could be wrong.
I will never understand those stories. Like this
Yeah.
guy just decided just to kill his like that doesn't make it.
Like
That's your on a boat. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm so
uh,
frustrated. I'm gonna
says you
wipe
took
out
it.
my family.
Right, like on a cruise. Like, why would you do that? If you tour it, don't bring that mess back. Well, I have to tour it. My granddaddy served on that ship, so I got to tour it.
I
Um,
toured it before. Nothing will come back with you.
no, not at all. Let's see here. Dad said we visited a museum on one of the lower decks that had a strange feel to it. Oh,
Told
okay,
you that
okay.
lower room. We were in a like one of the, I think it had green carpet, but
Mm,
yeah, that one felt kind of weird. It felt stuffy.
yeah, really.
Yeah, that's the
It's like
feeling I had.
like a pressure type.
Yeah, the kid, you're like, oh, it's just a stuffy room, but
Mm,
now I know that's not normal. You shouldn't really feel that.
right,
There
right.
was
Is
like
it
a lot of us in the room, so I thought maybe that's why. But yeah,
hmm. Well, I wonder where B is, deck B. Is that a lower deck?
not sure,
But they said that
but
there's a concentration of paranormal, activity down there.
we should
Uh,
definitely be
for Deb,
even.
he said he felt
Yeah, yeah,
claustrophobic.
that's a good. Yeah, felt claustrophobic. That's a good way to say it.
Mm.
Yep. Me,
But
you, and dad and mom. We should all go. Everybody should go. We should go to California and go see it here
yeah,
soon.
yeah, we bring Shell on, make sure we get her a room on the
Yeah. Oh
on
yeah. Joe can
on,
stay there,
on B level.
and she can
Yeah.
tell us how it goes. Yeah.
uh, but I wonder if Granddad, when he was there, if he was there when they had the 16,600 soldiers on that ship. Because think about it, if you had that many people on that ship, you ain't seeing no ghosts. You ain't got no.
I'm assuming that's probably. I mean,
That's
dad
probably
probably
going on.
don't know. I'm assuming that's when he was on there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming he ain't seen any ghosts. Like, that's
He
just too many
wasn't thinking
people.
about no ghosts. He's
Mm,
thinking about how he's in this ocean and this thing is tipping to the side. He's trying to walk. He's trying to
Yeah,
walk and navigate that. He
yeah.
probably saw some ghosts.
May not acknowledge it or know
Maybe,
it.
maybe not.
Uh, but no, he's told me those stories when he was on Queen Mary. It is horrifying, just like with the how it was on the sea and the storms and all that, and how the water was
That'd be
coming up.
terrifying.
Yeah. Haha. No, not seriously though. I'm just talking mess up with tour, but definitely not staying the night.
I
Yeah.
think we can all agree to that. No
Yeah.
one's gonna. Yeah, I'm not
I
doing
think
that.
that's the wise choice. So
Never
dad
mention anything about ghosts.
never mentioned anything about ghosts. Yeah.
I was gonna say because, granted, I don't think he saw ghosts. I think he just was really scared. I don't think he saw many of
He's going to war. So,
them. Yeah,
you know. Oh, Dad, I got a question. When so was he on Queen Mary there and back? So did he go to Europe on Queen Mary and come back
that's
to the
what I was
States
wondering. Yeah, I was wondering that.
on Queen Mary as well? Or did he come back on another ship? Um I don't know how that works. But yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine
That
being a
is
kid from Alabama and, like, I'm assuming dad, correct me if I'm wrong, he born in New York or somewhere like that. Man, could you imagine?
dad's comment. I'm prepared to stay the night. A little inside joke there, guys. Tongue in cheek. I'm sorry, Corey. I was laughing. What did you say, buddy?
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, no, I was saying, I can't imagine being a kid from Alabama and, like, I'm assuming he boarded in he got on board in New York, you know what I mean, and get on a ship like
Mhm.
that and be in a city like New York. And granted, he saw some stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah, good.
cool.
Because at 18 years old, he had to navigate all that.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's something else, man. That's something else. Um, yeah. So, guys, the Queen Mary. This is something that we'll get back to. We'll bring this back in rotation because there are a lot of more stories about that. The Queen Mary. So, Dad says, I don't know if the return home was on the Queen Mary. Okay, okay. And I know Granddad talks about the return home and how he saw the Statue of Liberty, which he called the Liberty Statue, and all that. After the war, though, and he loved France. I believe it was France, Paris, France. He loved it.
Them boys love France.
Almost stayed. Almost stayed. I've been there. I see why. See why.
Yeah,
So
granted, it was something else.
yeah, he was. Yes, he was indeed. So that will conclude our short, but again, near and dear to our heart, dissertation on the Queen Mary. We've had some long-winded ones as of late, and probably
Yeah,
pissed some people off.
I think the last one was like 30 minutes, so I decided to kind of shake it up and give you guys a break.
Yeah, yeah. It's a haunting. Hauntings are simple. This is what happened. They saw a ghost. They took a picture. Haunting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to a little bit of not that damn. Where is it?
Sorry.
We're gonna get into some
Game for the game. I'll put that
game for the
song back
game.
up.
Okay,
Yeah, grandmother great adventure opened his eyes to his life. Yeah.
and change the trajectory of his life. That's awesome.
And its offspring's life, bro.
Yep, that's the reason why we are here with
Yeah.
you now, ladies and gents.
Ooh,
So
shot it.
what's up?
I meant to tell you, maybe something in the games for the game, but Dad copped. I have it back here. I should have grabbed it. It's behind my bike. Dad copped the Ethiopian Bible,
He got it.
so I'm about to read it. Maybe I'll go grab it if I get a break. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna read the Book of Enoch and get really into that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too deep in it. I don't want to piss anybody off again. But yeah,
Cool.
it's the Ethiopian Bible. They did not leave the books out. They did not take them out. So
Yep.
that's
Like
a
it's
good.
huge.
I remember Dad's telling me that he got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
grab it for you. Once we get like one of these videos going on, we'll grab it real quick. It's right here.
okay. But I don't remember what this video is about. It just says why.
Is this
So
game for the gang?
yep,
Hopefully
game
it
for the
is.
game.
All right.
All right, so let's get it. Oh, gotta unmute it.
Being here, slaves from across an ocean when you could have turned the natives into slaves, especially when most slaves in human history were prisoners of war. Why would a people steal people they don't like from Africa, free them, just to oppress them forever just because they're brown skin? Why didn't the US government deport Black Americans after they freed the slaves? Mexicans can be deported, but not the non-native Black Americans you hate. If Native Americans were actually native, why didn't they fight for their rights on their own land during the civil rights movements with Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, and Martin Luther King? Why didn't Native American leaders step up to be assassinated fighting for their rights on land that was stolen from them by the government? Why, for the past 500 years, the biggest enemy of the US has been its own Black American civilians and no one else? Why did the CIA cause the crack epidemic in the Black community and no other communities? Why was the police created to catch only Black slave runaways when there were other races enslaved along with Black people? How does a small minority of a few thousand poor farmers from Europe have both the manpower and resources to enslave tens of millions of Africans, bring them to the Americas while simultaneously committing genocide against Indians, Mayans, Aztecs, Incas, Caribbeans, and the entire South America, colonizing Africa and fighting Africans all at once? If you believed your homeland was somewhere else, would you have a desire to overthrow the people in power? If all you have to be proud of is 500-year-old slave history, assassinated black leaders, and rap music, why would you kill off the...
I don't know how that got snuck in there, but it did.
I don't think I put that one in there.
I'm pretty sure I did. Hey, it's game. It's game for the gang. So Pop says they didn't know they were black. Yeah.
Rashad, you've looked at it to me a little too much, my guy. Ooh, man.
I know, sorry. Days Muslims don't think about it. Yeah. So basically, it's saying, I'm sure you guys picked it up with lots of viewers. Why are they not telling us? Why are they hiding the fact that we were probably indigenous people? And you and I talked about this on the show before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, this show is not only about the supernatural and the paranormal and all that stuff. It's kind of evolved into connecting dots as well. So that's another thing that we like to do here. So that's probably why I put it on here. I might have been watching the Wolves game and pissed off, and it's after like 6 beers or something like that, and I saw it.
Because mathematically it doesn't make sense if me and Rashad don't think that there wasn't people from Africa who came here on slave ships. That was definitely the case. But the math doesn't make sense that millions of people were brought over here from Africa. Like a lot of them passed on ships. So the number of the slaves that were here doesn't really make sense, the number of the slaves that were brought over here. So I mean even that's the case. So yeah, a lot of Native Americans' names are changed to black or Negro or colored back in those days. They reclassified a lot of black people. So
there you go.
You can look it all up too.
It's there. It's there for you. Dad says the people that did this call savages and force us to follow their religion. Please, yeah. That's another reason why we dig into the religion piece of it, and and try to connect the dots. I always say you can't worship the same God as your, a slave can't worship the same God as the master.
Yeah, you can't worship the same God as your oppressor.
Yeah. Kobe said it better. But so I got another one here. Antarctica.
And we love everybody.
We do.
Be real. We love everybody.
But we still want to, put folks on game.
Yeah.
But what game for the game? All right. I mean, just because we know it's crazy and it's effed up and we call it out, don't mean that,
we don't know. We got writers out here for us.
Right. So what is this? What's really beyond Antarctica? The secrets they don't want us to see. So let's check it out.
Well, they going okay.
Let's check it out. You ready, Kobe?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You're saying there's an entire country we don't know about? What if I told you there's a part of the earth no one's ever seen? At least not the people you know. Everyone's stuck believing the earth is this perfect little globe where sure you just stroll in a circle.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Where you started. Cute idea, right? But tell me, why don't we just cross Antarctica? Oh, right, because nobody ever has. You think it's just this cold, useless slab of ice at the bottom of the world, but that's the lie. Antarctica, it's not just land, it's a wall, a barrier. It locks us inside the tiny part of the earth we think we know. And what lies beyond, that's where things get interesting. The people in power, they know what's on the other side. They make sure you stay clueless like good little sheep, believing you live on 7 continents. But you've got no idea what's out there.
Big facts,
Whole continents. Oceans bigger than the Pacific. And humans who have lived beyond that ice wall for centuries were nothing more than their experiment, caged inside this small, controlled space. That's the real reason no one lets you explore Antarctica. They don't want you wandering too far because once you cross that ice, you'd realize we're not in charge of this world at all. So you're saying that
I can't rock with the ice wall because we have satellites. We have ice wall of the Earth. We have satellites. We've seen the whole globe. There is
Mhm.
no ice wall.
But
That's just me.
there might be something there. I mean, and let's put it. Can you give me the name of this guy? I don't have his name. Yeah, the ice wall. Okay, fine, but there's something going on there. There's something going on. I mean, and this shit has to be some fire. Oh, it's an emotion. There's got to be something going on. I mean, and let's put it where the ghosts can get it. You can tour Antarctica. I mean, it takes some doing, but you can can
Yeah.
go there.
Mhm.
Now
Why?
how easy it is to get across the whole thing, I don't know. That's got to be pretty difficult.
Oh, I believe that. I
Right.
believe there's something there. Like they're showing them images of like the pyramid. Now I
Mhm.
like to check that out, but
Right.
I don't. Yeah. Other than that, nah, I'm not going to Antarctica. But no,
Right.
we have satellites. We have weather patterns. We can see the whole globe. We've seen Antarctica. There's no ice wall. There's nothing beyond it. This is not Game of Thrones. You got stuff on the
Well,
ice wall.
if in the movie The Gorge, this is technology that they have, and it's called cloaking, where you can cloak certain parts of the Earth from satellites.
Now,
I
if you
don't,
were gonna tell
I
me
don't think
that
that really exists.
if you're gonna tell me that like our universe is inside of a bigger universe, and end of the day we're on an ice wall that way, like it's the vast, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
universe we're in, then sure, but no, I mean, come on, man,
Right, right.
the universe is
Uh,
getting bigger.
yeah, it's ever expanding. Yeah, yeah. All right. So have you ever? Oh, hold on here. Nathan, he says there is something there, just not a flat Earth. It was part of the original landmass. Yeah, yeah, definitely something there, but no, it's not. I don't subscribe to the flat Earth theory at all. When you start talking about science, I need evidence. Otherwise, it's just your opinion. Yeah.
That we're in the algorithm, the ice wall stuff annoys me. I'm so tired of the ice wall. Can we move on from that theory?
I do want to know what who was that pilot? Was it William Byrd?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do want to know what he saw, because he saw some stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
His
ice
story
wall.
sounds off, but he saw some stuff. I mean, the Germans were there. You know, they were using like or trying to. Well, rumor had that they were trying to do like parascience and stuff like that.
We talk about how the reptilians could be there in Antarctica.
Yeah, yeah, the draconians. Which how would
Draconians. Yeah.
that wouldn't make sense though, because
No, it's cold. That makes
it's
total.
cold. Yeah, unless there's an area there. You know what I'm saying? Because rumor has it there's an area there where it is really warm and nice, on like a paradise area. Like,
There's something going on. I mean, there's a
yeah,
pyramid. Damn near, there's a pyramid in Antarctica. It looks like a pyramid to me.
yeah,
And so there's something going on down there. But
yeah, yeah,
um, yeah,
for sure. So you ever heard of the night marchers?
no,
All right. It's a Hawaiian myth. So here I'll play this video here. I always found it interesting. Admiral Byrd. Let's see. Admiral Byrd
oh
led an
yeah,
expedition to the area. Yep, and he came back haunted.
yep.
He came back haunted, and they were like, "Hey, whatever you saw, you can't tell anybody about it ever again."
Yeah, keep
Like,
that over there.
yeah, didn't they get into it with UFOs or something like that?
I don't know, man. We should. I don't remember. I always get it mixed into Transformers, so don't let me. Yeah, I can't say that. That's all I think about when I think about Animal Bird.
All right. Well, this is okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, they got it. Yeah, they got into it with UFOs. Yep. And
Oh,
it can't run at
Transformers.
night. No, it's not
Do
from
do
Transformers.
do
Jeez.
do 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 do.
Let me show you this video about the night marchers. All right, here we go.
Night Marchers is a legend from Hawaiian mythology that tells the story of the spirits of ancient Hawaiian warriors who march along the island's coastlines and through the mountains, making their way to sacred sites and battlefields. According to the legend, these ghostly warriors can be seen marching in the moonlight, dressed in traditional Hawaiian clothing and carrying weapons like spears and clubs. It is said that if you hear the sound of their drums, you must immediately lie down and show respect, or else you risk being swept up by the Night Marchers and forced to join their spectral ranks forever. Some people believe that the Night Marchers only appear to those with Hawaiian, while others claim that anyone who disrespects their sacred sites is at risk of encountering them. There are many different versions of the Night Marchers legend, and some people believe that the ghosts are seeking revenge for their defeat in ancient battles, while others think that they are simply carrying out their duties as guardians of the land. Regardless of the reason for their appearance, encountering the Night Marchers is said to be a terrifying experience that should be avoided at all costs. The Night Marchers.
Anything about that, bro?
Remind me of Return of the King when they had to go find that army that was a good day.
Yeah. This is not a Capernaum session. This is not part of the Capernaum session.
Who was trying to say that, Dad? But yeah, it definitely seems made up. But no, around there, the Lord of the Rings, like the Ghost Army.
That was the badass army. That was the badass army.
Hey, you get powers when you die with them. You get to join their ranks.
You get to join their ranks, man. So I was so interested in these guys. I did another video. So and we're gonna have to do a dissertation on them too, because the Night Marchers are, it's pretty freaky. Oops.
From Hawaiian mythology are believed to be ancient warriors who roam the islands at night, especially on sacred lunar nights. They appear with torches and weapons, marching in formidable groups to the sounds of drums and conch shells. Encountering them can be fatal, but showing respect by avoiding eye contact and lying flat can offer protection. Some Hawaiian families claim ancestral connections to these spirits, believing in their safeguard. Their paths, alaloa, are sacred, often passing through historical battlefields and spiritual sites. Deeply rooted in Hawaiian culture, they embody respect for ancestors and the spiritual realm, symbolizing a bridge between the living and spiritual worlds and reminding of Hawaii's rich history and spiritual beliefs. This intertwining of the supernatural and the natural in Hawaiian lore highlights the island's unique cultural and spiritual tapestry. The Night Marchers.
So I was watching this video and I couldn't find it again. I was gonna put it on here, but then I lost it. And there are these people. They built this house on some land in Hawaii. No, they bought this house on some land in Hawaii, this existing home. And they moved in. They had a little boy, a little 6-year-old boy, something like that. And they would see this apparition in the house, and it was always messing with the boy. It was always waking the boy up at night and getting it to follow him around to different spots in the house. And it would always show up, like the boy told the parents, it would always show up in this corner of the room and come to the boy and take him and move him and stuff like that. So for some reason they moved the furniture around or whatever to where they put like a dresser where the apparition was showing up, and then they moved the boy's bed and all that stuff. And so the apparition kept doing it, but this time it would lead the boy out of the house. So they have to, make sure the doors are locked. They had to stay up and all that stuff. Anyways, it got so bad to where they called some type of priest or something, and it was kind of like a what do you call a medium, right? And so he went through the house, surveyed the house or whatever, and he was like, "Did you guys?" He sensed the spirit, right? He communicated to the spirit, and then he was like, "Hey, did you guys move furniture around this house and move the boy's bed over in this area?" And they were like, "Yeah, that's when it got worse." So like, "Yeah, you need to go ahead and move the furniture back or move him to a completely different room, because this is where the Night Marchers come through. And the next time they come, because they come every 30 days. Next time they come through, they're gonna take your kid. They're gonna take your son. And I hate that I lost that video because I'm not telling the story exactly how it was told because it was horrifying. But the way he said it, like, yeah, this is where the night marchers come through, and I heard the night marchers before, and they're like, next time he comes through, they'll take your son. The entity in the house was trying to move the boy out of the night watcher's way.
Oh, that see, okay, that see. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't understand.
Yeah, the entity kept. That's why he kept waking the boy up and taking him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to move him out the night watcher's way. It was crazy.
Okay.
Let's see. Shell said, now I'm curious to research more about them. Queen Mary, Admiral Byrd, and still need to look into the Stanley Hotel.
We had the Stanley Hotel. We went to the Stanley Hotel, but we did not go in that thing. We
didn't
were
go in.
like,
We're
we'll
like,
just stay outside.
there's no point.
I don't know why we didn't go in there.
Nah, I don't think we. I mean, I think it costs extra to go in, and we're just like, nah, and it's haunted, so we're gonna pay. we're gonna pay for to face spirits or whatever. So we just decided not to. But it was a beautiful area. Oh my goodness,
it was hard to breathe. That's for sure.
It was. Yeah, remember we're like going up.
Yeah, it was thin
we're
air.
Like, walking up, yeah, it was
Hey,
definitely.
why am I so tired? I'm like, oh, go to the mountains.
Yeah.
We should do the Stanley Hotel. That's where they shot the movie The Shining.
Yep. That's where they shot the movie The Shining. So yeah, the Stanley hotel. That's got a lot of interesting stories. Go ahead, put it up.
Same thing. My bad.
So the most powerful statement that I've ever heard from Bill Carson, who said, people did not write novels on stone tablets. What wrote was important to them, and that's why they wrote it in stone. Yeah. Sorry, I stumbled over that. It's small on my screen, so
no, you're good.
Because why would they take all that time to carve all that information into stone tablets if it wasn't important to them? So I'll read again. And then
let's go back.
Yeah, I'll read it again because I screwed that up. Yeah, the most powerful statement I ever heard from Bill Carson, who said, people did not write novels on stone tablets. What wrote was important to them, and that's why they wrote it in stone. And that way they can have it forever.
Yeah.
It's hard to destroy that. You want to go to shells?
Yep.
The Stanley is considered to be the most haunted hotel in the United States. That makes sense.
Yeah. We didn't even think about going in. I think we were there, like, oh, it's beautiful. Took a few pictures. I think because the drive was a long drive, too. We were just kind of like,
Yeah. The drive was freaky as hell. Going to but I would never be able to drive with that. I guess if I was used to it, I'd be fine, but I would never be able to drive with that thing, like especially like at night and storms and stuff. That was scary as shit. I'm like, Kobe, where do you have me going?
It was like it was crazy. Like you go up this mountain and there's like a cliff you could just fall off of. And
right.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. And there's no one out there, and there's no cell service sometimes.
Yeah.
It's get used to it.
It's bizarre. Stanley road trip. You
gotta fly into Denver and then like a 3 hour, 2 hour drive.
No, I don't remember being that long.
3 hours, yeah.
But it's definitely outside of Denver. It's definitely pretty far outside of Denver. But you're right. It might be like 2. It might be like 2. It was by that college. There's a college over that way too.
Yeah,
right?
We stopped at Colorado State and got a burger. Yep.
Yeah. So, but very interesting. I mean, we should go in next time. I don't think we really understood exactly how it all worked when we got there the first time, and then we're like, oh, okay, so you got to pay extra to go in.
I think we thought we had to pay to get in. I don't think we even looked into it though.
No, we didn't look into it too much. There's probably something telling us you're good. We just
maybe you're right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that would definitely be a fun trip. Yeah, let's do it. So I think so I'm done with the game for the game. So we can get into some of our folks on here. Favorite segment is cap or no cap. If you think If you think it's a lie, it's cap. If you think it's real, it's no cap. So we can alternate on these, Kobe. Let's see here. So I will start with the first one, and I just screwed up my stuff. How do I bring my comments back up? Okay, there you go. Dad said, "Mom and I had to drive down a mountain in Colorado at night too." Oh God,
I wouldn't like that.
oh,
I don't remember, we didn't drive at night, but I don't remember seeing any like street lamps or anything.
no, how was that? Tell me how that was. So when we were driving down the mountain, Dad, it was just 2 lanes. You know, it's somebody's coming towards you and you're going toward them the entire time, and there wasn't a lot of wiggle room. So as you make one wrong, one wrong, whoop, everybody's gone. You won't survive that.
He was not, like the next day we were supposed to go the Saint some glacier, which I was like, I'm good, y'all got it. He did not want to go, but they're tight. Like we went up these like mountains. Like you had to turn like 90 degrees. Like you would go up and you had to turn, and there's cars coming. Bro, it was crazy, but we did it. But that thin air, man. If you're gonna be an athlete, train in Colorado.
Train in Colorado,
Man.
Yeah, because that was the real deal, Holyfield. I'm telling you.
When we drove to Stanley Hotel, like we would look out and these mansions in the mountains,
Mhm.
like on the cliffs, like out middle of nowhere. Like these people just out kicking it. Nothing out there.
Nothing out there, and they all got satellite dishes because that's the only way they're gonna be able
How
to
do they
get it.
get food? Like
Yeah,
they
I
must.
don't know how they got food, how they got, but I'm sure they got roads or whatever
Yeah.
that lead into that and go down, so they know what they're doing. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a place up there. Like I'm sure you get used to it once you do it enough. Go ahead, Kobe. You got it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my! I was just going to ask that if the roads are narrow.
Yeah.
That would definitely give me anxiety big time. Yeah, you would, especially now. Back then, you be able to handle it, but now you wouldn't be able to handle it at all.
Yeah, they're very narrow and twisty and turny and
Yeah, so not quite that bad.
pushbacks. That's the way.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's pushback.
oh man, no thanks. And then you got the people on the road behind you who are like, "Hurry up," because they know the road.
They're used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're used to it, but you are not. So
Yeah.
that's not fun. That's not fun. All right, y'all. So we'll get to the first video for Cap or Nah. This one is entitled Werewolf. So tell what you think. Is this real or fake? The image has been captured by a team of monster hunters, werewolves. Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Off top? You're not even good. Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
What about the breathing?
I don't know. AI is crazy. So.
Oh, you gonna put it on AI?
Probably going for that.
Let's see. Shell says definitely cap. Okay. All right. Dad says, where did they find that old BMW camera cap? Black and white camera. Yeah, I think it's cap too, y'all. I think it's cap.
Yeah, it's cap.
I think it's
Good
cap.
video.
Yeah.
Right. I'll do the next one. And next one it said she doesn't have a shadow.
Okay.
What? He just disappeared?
I don't know.
Cool. I don't know if you can say Kevin. Probably nothing.
I don't know what I just saw. I don't know what the.
She had like a bloody face. If you didn't see it, we can play it back, but I don't want.
Yeah, I don't.
That shit real, yo.
That shit real, y'all. Is it? I don't know.
The dude who took off, I don't know how he moved so fast. That was creepy.
I don't know what that was. Go, I'll let you do the comments. Oh man, yeah, that's yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I'm conflicted.
I'm confused. That's what I am. I'm confused. I have no idea what the peasy I was watching.
I think you're trying to say there were two spirits, but the thing didn't. You didn't really. You couldn't see the shadow anyway. Is there no shadow?
No. I think that's what kind of threw me off the whole shadow title. But okay, I'm going to say
No. I'm gonna say Cap. There was nothing.
I think
Video.
I think it was a nothing burger. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah. And the music, why'd you put that music in there?
That was going down.
The music was kind of hot, but it wasn't the right music for the video. Like, how about no music? Is you know? I mean, I get how the creepy music.
Show what it was more.
Right. I need show, not tell. The music seemed to yeah. Anyways, all right. So I got one here. This is Bros Just Tripping, right? All right. So let's see. All right. Did that mannequin's head just move? Let me know what you think. All right. Let me unmute it here. Let's check it out.
Oh shit! Oh hell to the no! Hell no! Did you just? Oh shit! No! Hell no!
You saw that move, right?
Okay, well, guys, that shit right there just moved. Just fuck that! Oh. Hey! Can we put a security set back? Because that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved. I'm not gonna pray that.
Watch the
Yeah, that thing moved, bro.
chair.
That thing moved.
Yeah, watch the barber chair. Play it back. It's quick. It's real quick.
Watch the hair.
Watch the barber chair. Watch the. See that?
Oh shit! Oh hell!
Saw that move?
No! Hell no!
It was very slight.
Oh shit! No!
That's how you start tripping.
There's some crazy shit going on up in here.
No, this
No, the
Okay,
barber
that
chair.
shit right there
The
just
blue
moved.
apron, it
Just-
moved.
fuck
It
that!
moved. That's why you start tripping.
Can we put a security set back? Because that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved. I'm not gonna pray that.
Watch
I
the
didn't,
bar-
I didn't see the apron move.
the apron move. We can move on.
I didn't see the apron, but I saw the mannequin's head move. Did y'all see the mannequin's head move?
It's very slight, the mannequin too. Yeah.
No. Yeah, the 92 was weird. I was just gonna say the music was kind of cool too. Oh, that's from the last video. Now the mannequin's head moves, y'all.
Yeah.
Like this thing, it moves. Like
But
it's
the reason why the black dude trips because he sees the apron move.
I didn't see that.
Watch the apron.
Oh.
Again, hold on. Right
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh hell to the no!
Okay, so keep watching that. Okay, I saw how that went up, and watch this mannequin head though after he goes into that door.
Oh shit! Oh hell no! There's some crazy shit going on up in here. Okay, but guys, that shit right there just moved. Just fuck that. Oh. Hey!
Now watch the head.
Can we put security's head back? Cause that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved. I'm not gonna break that.
Do you see the head turn?
That's just crazy.
No. All right. So next one. Let's get it.
The next one is that I'm trying to pull the Wolves game up. That one's called What Is That?
Oh yeah, we'll just. They should be starting now. There it is. You see it now.
All right. Here we go.
I gotta expand this.
Nobody here, right? Nobody here. What is that? Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What the fuck is that? And here comes the door back opening.
Like a black shadow there.
Yeah.
It opens the door back up.
Hi.
It could be just a
Okay, there's nobody here, right? Nobody here.
Don't moving that door.
Watch her close
What is
the
that?
door.
Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What the fuck is that?
It like hits it and it goes right back open again.
And here comes the door back opening.
It's by itself.
I can see it more on my screen too.
But
Look
yeah.
at it. It's probably crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap. Let's see here. Nathan White said, hard to say, but nurses don't F around with this is. I go with no cap. Yep. I feel that. Why would someone have their phone out to tape that and still say there? Still say there. Yeah, so that's cap. Okay.
I would agree with you, Dad, but a lot of people are, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people are stupid.
And that's no cap.
They much rather get a viral moment like she was trying to do than, get out of there.
Right. She may have just been trying to get a viral moment there, like you said. She lived to tell about it, I guess. But
I lived long enough to post it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're not gonna see a whole lot of stuff like that from me because I'm not sticking around. So
me either.
So Jill said no cap. She does work out of the psych ward. Okay. And that's it. That was proven in November. Message. At times like this, I wish we did have that political show still, because golly, there's been some stuff going on.
I would love to do a type of politics. If you want to do one of them, I would love to do that too. Don't be ready for that.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all commies at the end of the day. Don't get me on it. So.
Yeah, go with the communists. Maybe doing once a month or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
a couple times a month. Yeah, because there was some
There's
stuff.
a show called The Majority Report. We could be called the Minority Report.
Minority Report.
Hey.
I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. All right. So this is called I See You, right? Yeah, it's called I See You. All right. What would you do in the situation? My girl is at home. I'm an hour away.
So
Go
I
ahead.
think they're trying to say this is his girl, but his girl is an hour away.
Okay. Cap.
It's just a crazy girl.
Yeah, Cap. It's too easy to fake.
Her voice is creepy.
Yeah. That's easy to fake too. You know, I'm gonna say Cap. Did we put this up yet? I guess I need to do dental floss on my cabinets and floors then and act like it's a ghost and do content. Yeah, because you could easily just like move stuff or whatever. Yeah. That's true.
Cap
Cap.
kind of weak. Not good so far. Those few I put on there. All right, hopefully we try again with some better stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's Cap. She's just high. Yeah, she's on. She might be on some LSD or something.
That fit Cap, please.
Yes, Cap, please. Yeah. I'm thinking that's give me the cap. Give me the cap. All right. So it's like you got the next one. So Nate sent me a couple.
This is Angel of Death.
Okay. So thank you, Nate, for providing us content.
Yeah, thank you.
That makes our job so much easier.
Yeah. So if you're anything creepy, send it to us. If you look at the description, you can look at our Discord. Throw it in there.
Yeah,
put it on the show.
Yeah.
Biliyor musun benim dün doğum günümdü. Gerçekten. Evet. Seninle aynı gün doğmuşuz biliyor musun?
So read it, Kobe.
Senin de doğum günün.
Woman looks at the angel of death before she dies.
No.
It's only there with a page. Oh.
Benim de doğum günümdü. Abla bir şey oldu. Yok bir şey olmuyor. Ben buradayım, yanındayım. Merak etme. Ne abla? Bir şey olmuyor aşkım. Merak etme. Ben yanındayım. Tamam, ben yanındayım. Hiçbir şey yok. Ay abla. Ablam? Ne abla? Ne aşkım o? Ne o bebeğim? Ne geliyorsun aşkım?
What just happened?
Raziyem. Aşkım. Raziye. Raziye. Aşkım. Sen mi?
Oh, should have said trigger warning for anybody. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, yo.
Sorry, I forgot to say trigger warning. I have no. What did he say? What did he say? I have no part in this. My hands are clean, but thank you. Whatever.
We should have said trigger warning. That was not. I was gonna say. I don't know if you say Captain OK. That was morbid.
What? But do you think I mean, that could have been fake. That could have been Cap. I'm gonna say no Cap.
People do see things when they pass, like people talk about all the time, like with the loved one.
So strange to be with someone when they pass. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say morbid. I don't know. I can't say Captain.
You said morbid. Let's see here. So that said, oh, you just do the comments.
My bad. Yeah, I keep messing you up.
That's okay.
Dad said I'm with you, Nathan. I don't think did we put Nathan's up?
Yeah, I put it up. All
right. And then Cheryl said, I want to say cat if you don't know this. You want to say cat because you don't know they. You want to say no cap.
Just because you never know what they see. Yeah, she might mean no cap.
Oh, I mean cap. Whatever. It could be either or. I get it.
I'm gonna say no cap though.
Okay.
I don't think she died on camera. I think she was just still staring, but I think she saw something.
It should have said trigger warning if that was the case.
Yeah. All right, she meant no cap.
Meant no cap. Okay.
All right, so I'll do another one that Nathan sent. Let's see here. Let's see how bad is this going to be. Good to have numbers. All right. Can it be a real demonic encounter caught on camera? What's going on here? What y'all think?
No mames,
Mira.
ve.
No mames, ve. ¿Ve eso? Mames, eso está bien cabrón.
No manches, pa. No. Mira. Ay, Dios mío. Dios mío.
Jeepers.
Se lanza.
Jeepers.
Mira. Oh, no. Ve. Ay, Dios mío, ve. No manches, ve. Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. No te pases de lanza, ve.
La bestia. ¿Qué es esa madre? Mira. ¿Cómo le está haciendo Naomi?
Because we don't know what they're saying.
Hay que pasarle por encima. Le pasaría por encima, pero está el señor ahí.
No te pases.
Mire. Mira.
No.
So
I tried, Brown. Couldn't see what to look at.
So it says the video got viral on Twitter, but no one knows when or where it was filmed or who recorded it. But after watching it closely, I noticed something strange. You're holding two long objects in both hands, yet they never seem to touch the victim. No matter how many times you swing, they always miss. Is this just a weird coincidence, or could we be seeing something truly terrifying, a real demonic entity? It sounds unbelievable, but what if it's real?
I don't know what to say.
I look like an orangutan.
Is that an orangutan?
But it did look like a primate, but primates aren't out in the wild, like not in the dark, right? Primates they're not out in the dark.
Not really, and not. I don't know.
Let's
Seem
see.
pretty. Oh, my bad.
Somebody needs to call the police. Yeah.
Sound pretty. It looked pretty cap.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one. I just couldn't tell what it was. So yeah, I don't know, but
it's
something creepy. Yeah, it's something.
If it's a demon, I'm gonna say. If they're saying it's a demon, I'm gonna say cap. I don't think it's a demon.
It looks like a giant bat.
Yeah, but damn, what is that?
Yeah,
a giant bat that's bigger than a human. That's a problem.
All right, I got the next one.
Okay.
It is titled Amityville Demon.
Oh.
So let's check it out.
Okay.
I cannot be computer illiterate. Here we go. All right.
Picture that we're going to see.
I think this is an astonishing picture, in fact.
Yes, with infrared film.
Oh, yes.
And it's in the upstairs bedrooms. Just to the left there, you see what looks like a small boy's face looking out with bioluminescent eyes. This was the room of one of the young boys who was murdered there.
Isn't that eerie?
Now, a lot of people would say, well, is that the spirit of the young boy? No, it is not the spirit of the young boy, but it is a diabolical spirit with luminescent eyes.
I bet that is a vampire.
Appears in that home to confuse the investigators.
But you think that is an evil spirit, Ed?
Positively. Everything about this house was evil. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, I was in that house one time and nothing ever happened to me. It's not that a house is haunted 24 hours a day. You don't walk into a haunted house and see ghosts flitting all over the place. Mm-hmm. After 9 o'clock, the psychic hours start, 9 to 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. 9 o'clock, the energy starts to build up because of the darkness. Mm-hmm. Then you start to get what we call the infestation in a house like Amityville. First, you hear the little knockings, the rappings. Then you might hear pounding sounds. Then you might hear crying or sobbing, hysterical laughter. These are the types of things that actually happen in these homes.
Mm-hmm.
But pictures like this taken with infrared film, the camera is neither for nor against the supernatural or preternatural world.
Right.
It only takes what it sees.
Mm-hmm.
And what it sees here is a spirit of a diabolical nature in that room. This next picture
of a diabolical nature.
Diabolical nature. I'm gonna come right off and say that's no cap.
That's no cap, and that's a demon.
Yep. Easily. And that giant bat that Kobe proclaimed was a vampire.
Nah, man. If I ever took a picture and I saw a child, especially with glowing eyes too, yeah, no, it's not spirit, no.
Right.
Leave that where it's at. You move out that house and never look back. That's creepy.
On the roll. 9 o'clock. What time zone are we talking? So we're talking the Eastern time zone in regard to the Amityville horror. That's in New York.
That's a good question. I'm thinking it probably depends on when it gets dark in your home.
Yeah.
When it starts getting dark, that's when it's.
Pop
That's
said
a
cap?
cap.
You said cap on the Amityville demon? Okay.
Hey,
All right. Being an outlier. Okay. I can
see that.
I can dig it.
I'm not going there and telling them that, but
Right. Don't have to do that one, that moon landing. I'll do the last one. I'll just do that one more, paranormal activity. The moon landing, we've done that before. That's a little different one, but it's the same information. So I don't know. Let's see here. So Nathan White says kind of weird, but no cap. Okay.
I mean, in the Lorraine family, they've been known not to tell the truth, so
or spin things to make it
so
seem
it's
more.
not out of the realm of it not being cap. You know what I mean? It could be cap, but they have definitely lied. Not lied, spun a few things. I won't say they lied.
Yeah, we experienced stuff at all times of day. Yeah, I think he was talking about just in that house particularly that things would pop off between 9 and 6. Now, I was always under the impression, with the studies that I've done at the Amityville Horror, was that it would pop off at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 a.m. The witching hour.
Yeah,
The mocking hour.
Right. So maybe I misheard him. Maybe you guys heard him correctly. Maybe you guys understood what he was saying and I didn't. That he's saying that hauntings happen between 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in general. But that wasn't my interpretation of it, because that's definitely not true. So the next one here is called Paranormal Activity. Do you guys remember this dude?
Yeah.
They're that Netflix show where he killed his
wife
and 2 kids.
Petito. Oh no, I'm tripping. That guy,
yeah. I forgot his name now, but yeah. But I think it came out in like 2000 and I think it came out during COVID, like the whole documentary about how he murdered his wife and kids to be with some other lady. So, so check this out. I found this pretty interesting.
Remember this guy?
Yeah, Chris Watts.
Yes. So I don't know if you knew, but there was actually paranormal activity happening after the murders of the wife and the kids.
The only thing that I know is that the cops caught some stuff.
Okay,
the very first visit.
You saw it?
I saw it right away.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Upstairs.
Right there.
What was that? Wow. Something. I heard it.
Hell no. I would not be in that house.
That's the first video, right?
Yeah.
The first body cam footage.
There's more?
Yes. A couple weeks after the arrest of Chris, a lot of weird shit started happening that the neighbors were reporting, because the neighbor said that they have footage of somebody walking up to the house but never leaving. And when the police get there, they see that the garage lights are on. There should be no light on inside the house. And the body cam footage,
I can see it.
Hear weird voices.
Redwood Police Department, anybody in the house?
Yes.
I heard that one.
It's my
Really? Was that a voice?
Yes. It's my
It's my daughter.
I never heard
Yes.
that.
Do you remember this guy?
I
Yeah,
thought
Chris
that was.
Watts.
Yes.
I don't know what I thought that was. I thought that was someone with them.
Oh,
That tripped me out.
yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say no cap too, Nathan. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no cap.
And I can see that that's something Elon Musk would do that.
I saw that ghost the second time it went through.
But it went up the stairs, or was going upstairs, or
Creepy. That was creepy.
yeah. I think they say if you watch the documentary, you see all kind of ghosts in that. So I got to go back.
Oh, that's all in the documentary.
Oh, that's all in the documentary. Okay, I know that. I thought that was.
No,
separate.
that's if that was in the documentary.
Oh no, I don't know. I thought that's police cams that were separate from the documentary. But it might be. It might be. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I just heard just in other forums that you can see ghosts all throughout that documentary. I just got to go back and watch it again. I remember that story. No cap. Okay, Shell. Dad said, "I just don't trust video." I feel that. Especially since you can do AI now. Electrical ghosts, cyber trucks.
They're blowing up randomly, maybe.
Yeah, they're making people ghosts. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's no cap because he killed them in the house, right?
Yeah,
he murdered them in the house. So
what's with these white men killing their family? Like, why do that? Why don't they go, like? Why would you kill your family? I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know. Gingers wouldn't do that though. I know that.
No, not gingers. Never. I don't understand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill my family.
They protect. That's gonna we've had 2 videos of that.
That's 2 in a row.
Oh man. So Kobe, the Wolves game is on, so I don't think we need to really go too much any further.
No, I'm glad we're good. We did enough, and
yeah.
Other stuff with the other segments. Just y'all hear about this, but we can do any other day. So yeah.
It happens everywhere. It does.
My bad.
Oh, you're good. White people are fucking us. Gingers killing battle. Yes, sir. Warriors.
Hey.
Warriors. I like it. But yeah, I think we can wrap this up, guys. We usually go for another hour or so.
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and give you guys your evening back, and it was a shorter dissertation, so that's why we went a little shorter. And but we definitely have other content that we can go over and videos that we can do. But we're gonna get your evening back, and this is kind of selfish because I want to watch the Wolves game. I believe Ant is back.
Ant is back. Yep.
Suspended, so I thought he wasn't coming back, but then I remember, oh, that's right, he didn't play in the game against the Jazz. So,
I never got to grab the book, but next time we do a show, maybe I'll grab the book. It's a big boy. But yeah, I'm gonna read the book for Enoch. Let you guys know.
Dope. Yeah, do that. We'd love to see it. Thanks, Pops. Great fun, guys. Glad I was able to find you this time. Yeah, thank you for joining. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. A little bit lighter this time. We didn't go as deep into things like we normally do, but we need to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Arco, you got it.
Save the radio.
We are getting back to that. We're getting back to that in April. We've got a busy March coming, so thank you, Nate. We appreciate it, buddy. We got a busy March coming, but in April we should be able to get back to it, so we can do it every Friday. Thanks, Shell. We appreciate it.
Shell, appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Y'all take care of yourself. Hey, join the Discord. If you don't want to do it, hit me up. I'll teach you to get on there. It's fun. Send me content. Send us content.
Yeah, please do.
Next week, we'll probably keep it light again with another haunting. And the week after that, we might have to get back into the Emerald Tablets. I don't know. We've already kind of done that, haven't we?
I wanted to give everybody an introductory to the knowledge of the Forever Time. That's next time we go deep. That's what I want to do. It's an easy video. It's just 30 minutes, and we can get into it.
Let's do that. Let's do an easy one next week, probably, and then after that, let's get back heavy. and then maybe we can talk about the Book of Enoch again quickly about what I read and go on from there. Me, Mom, and Dad had a really dope conversation about the Elohim and all that. So yeah, I want to talk about that more.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, Kobe, if you could send folks the invite and how to join Discord, do not hit me up about Discord. I do not know how it works. I just know that I am on there.
I'll send it out to you. I'll see if I can. If you check the description on YouTube, on Facebook, you'll see a link there. You click that, you make a profile, like any other social media thing. But definitely, Nate, definitely ready to link up with you. Keep a lookout for a couple videos that should drop this week. If I can get them done, I got one with my friend Max, and he woke up in the closet in his house.
Yep.
He tells you what's going why. And we have a few reaction videos coming out, so look out for that.
Yeah. And Nathan, once you see that video with Max, I think you'll feel comfortable coming on too, just so you can see it.
It's interesting because there's someone who doesn't deal with the paranormal, never had much experience with it, so they're kind of how they share their story. Pretty interesting. So, yeah.
So, Cole, what's the important things you need to tell people before we leave?
Take care of yourself and don't whistle at night.
And don't whistle in the woods.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. We out of here.
All right.
But before we get out of here, Kobe, I need to set this. Okay, it's set.
All right.
All right, y'all. Later.
Giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.